welcome to this review of LEGO Star Wars Set 75362 Ahsoka Tano's T-6 Jedi Shuttle. The set has 599 pieces and is rated for 8 as 9+. Came out earlier this year in September of 2023. Contains 4 characters, which we'll get into later, and retails for about $80 here in the US. Without further adu, let's get into the review. Starting first, of course, is the figures. First off, we have Marok, Ahsoka Tano, Sabine Wren, and Huyang. While I'm not going to pour over every little thing, I do want to mention a couple little details, such as Ahsoka's new Leku mold, which is very nice and extremely accurate to the show. The new kind of frosted, clear lightsaber blades for her white lightsabers. And Sabine's lightsaber and the inclusion of her hair, an extra hairpiece, which is very nice. With that said and done, let's get into the actual ship. Starting off in this kind of landed mode, the ship baffles with the inclusion of these landing gear, which you can fold in and out, which is very nice. You don't see much on other Star Wars ships because they just don't include them for whatever reason. Now, unfortunately, the bottom does look fairly ugly, and that is also one of the main sides when you have it in play like this. But as long as you're looking at it from this side, it's good. This side, not so good. So I'd recommend, if you're displaying it, to like have it kind of like this, so that you can see the pretty side and not the ugly side. Now, of course, let's go over the interior next, because why not? So the interior here, if I can get to it, of course, is this little cockpit. Kind of unfortunate that you can only fit one figure in it, which is kind of annoying, but it's fairly small scaled, so it doesn't really surprise me that you can't fit more. And if you were to fit more, it just wouldn't look as good, because from a looks perspective, this ship is beautiful. Now, there's a couple little interior spaces over here where Huyang can kind of repair the ship and stuff. There's even the inclusion of a little wrench there so that he can work on it. Over on this side, there's just some more storage. I usually put their lightsabers and like extra pieces and stuff in there because, you know, just to store them there so that they can, you know, be displayed a little bit easier. Now, from the back here, we have these very nice thrusters. It's very detailed and good. Sorry for the flashing. But there's also the inclusion of the little bubble turret on the back, which is a very nice little detail, and I enjoy the conclusion. There's not too many stickers in this set. There's a decent amount, but the print for the cockpit piece is new, I do believe. And there's a couple play features, being, of course, your classic stud shooters, one on either side of the thing, which I'm surprised didn't go flying across my room. But there's also this, if I can do it with one hand here, of course, the inclusion of this little spinning thing, which is very accurate to the show, and just kind of allows the ship to rotate and stuff from the landed mode to your flight mode. So yeah, it's very good. I love the inclusion of that, and it just displays really well like this. I would personally display it in like a half landed / takeoff position, or like in a firefight or something. That's personally how I'm gonna end up displaying it. But yeah, just overall very beautiful model, and it just kind of looks ugly from that side, but as long as you're displaying it with that facing up, it shouldn't be a problem for you. But yeah, it's a very nice design, very detailed, and there's only a few little nitpicks, like I said, with the absence of a other side of the wing, which is kind of ugly, but it kind of makes up for it in some of the detailed aspects on the other side, and the landing gear, which you don't see too much with Star Wars ships. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this little review of the Ahsoka's T-6 Jedi Shuttle, and beautiful set. I definitely recommend picking it up. I got mine at Macy's for about 10% off. I don't know if you can still find that there. Last time I checked, it was still there, but if you can find it at Macy's for 10% off, then I would definitely recommend picking it up. It's very worth it. But with that said, have a good one. Bye. One other little thing that's kind of unfortunate that I did forget to mention in the main video was that Huyang does not fit in the cockpit. With every other character, you can push this guy, the cockpit, all the way down, but Huyang's head is a little bit too tall, which is kind of unfortunate. That's just why I usually display him like trying to fix the ship or something. But yeah, other than that and the other couple little nitpicks, the set is great. I also discovered another little feature of it is that when you have the landing gear out, you can just spin it, so that's kind of fun. So yeah, with that said, the video is actually over now. Have a good one. Bye.